there are 4 logarithmic expressions. I want you to condense each of them to one single term, if that is possible. So the first one, we have 3 times log of x squared plus 7y. So what we can do immediately is we can do this. Let me just draw a line to divide the space between problems and my answers. So the first one, I can do a log x squared plus 7y. I can bring the 3 up. When we do the expanding, we bring the power down. When we do condensing, we bring the power up. Same thing for the next term. The next term, I will do a log and then z to the 6 plus e. I will bring the 1/4 up. And then the last term, there is nothing else that we can do. Log base 11 of w. Okay, can we do something for the first 2 terms, or can we do something for all 3 terms together? The answer is, for the first 2 terms, the base is not specified, so by default, the base is 10. But however, the last one is 11, so that there is nothing else we can condense for the first 2 terms and the third term because they do not have the same base. So here is the only thing that we can do. We have log one term minus the other term, so that reminds me that log of a divided by b, so log of a divided by b, so let me just put it in this way, log a divided by b, that is equals to log of a minus log of b. All right, so this is a log base 10. You don't need to specify that anymore, so that is x squared plus 7y to the 3rd power divided by z to the 6th plus e, and then to the 1/4. You can either put this as a 1/4 or you can do the 4th root. I think when you do homework online, they prefer to use radical. Okay, I can we do it for you. So the 1/4 is the 4th root of, that looks way more formal, z to the 6 plus e, and then the log base 11, unfortunately, there is nothing else that we can do. We have to leave it right here. So this is the final answer. I am not able to combine this into one single term because the last one has a different base. So this has a different base. So that one has a different base. So therefore, I cannot multiply the fraction and the w. All right, how about the yellow one, the next one, the yellow one? So we have 3 times a square bracket. All right, so for the square bracket, inside the square bracket, you have ln one term minus the other term. So do you still remember this? Ln a divided by b, that is equals to ln a minus ln b. So that means we can do this. We can let's draw an equal. So we can do a 1/3, and then the square bracket becomes ln, the top, which is minus 2x plus 4. The bottom is 6 minus y. All right, and then plus 8 times z to the 3rd power. We can bring this up. We can do a ln z to the 3rd power, and then we raise the whole thing to the 8th power. And then the 1/3, we can put it up. So once you put it up, that becomes a cube root, right? So that becomes ln, the cube root of minus 2x plus 4 divided by 6 minus y, and then plus ln z to the 3 times a is equals to 24. And then this is a plus, then we will just multiply them. So the very final answer is that is equals to ln. You can let the cube root goes first, and then the z to the 24 goes second. So z to the 24, we put it like that. We put a little dot for multiplication. Minus 2x plus 4 divided by 6 minus y, and then that's it. This is one single term. You can use a square bracket if you want to. That looks way better. Okay, this one I will just not box this. All right, moving on to the blue expressions. The blue expression, first of all, let's bring the power up. So let's bring the power up. We have log of x, bring the half up, and then plus log of y plus 1. We bring the 1/3 up, and then minus log of 5 minus 6z. We bring the 1/4 up. and then plus means we multiply, right? So we can do a log and then square root of x times the cube root of y plus 1, and then we subtract the last term, so which is the fourth root of 5 minus 6z. Subtraction means we divide, so that is equals to, we have a big log and then we prepare a division. This is a fourth root of 5 minus 6z, and then the top we have square root of x multiply the cube root of y plus 1. And then this is the final answer. This one we can pull everything into one single term because they are all base 10. I did not write the 10 because by default it is base 10. If you don't say it, it is base 10. Okay, the last one, I believe it is good to copy the problem down first. So we have 8 square root ln x plus ln x plus 2, and then we close the square bracket, minus 7 times ln x plus 3. All right, so inside the square bracket we have ln multiply, right? So that will be x times x plus 2, and then this one we can put the 7 up, x plus 3, and then we put plus 3, we put the 7 up here, and then you bring the 8 up, and then a minus, you divide them, right? So you bring the 8 up. That one, do you want to distribute the, do you want to distribute this to like x squared plus 2x? I think it is good to do that way. So I will just do a one big ln, and then the 8th power, I will put the 8th power right over here, and then x squared plus 2x, and then the denominator x plus 3 to the set. I keep saying x plus 7, x plus 3 to the 7th power, and then that's it. This is one single term. If you do not distribute, another way to write this answer is you have ln and then you have an 8th power, right? So once you put it up, then that will be x to the 8th power times x plus 2 to the 8th power. Then they both share the 8th power then. And then divided by x plus 3 to the 7. Do you still remember this? A times b raised to the n, they both share the nth power, a to the n times b to the n. All right, that is the end of this lesson. If you like the way I explain condensing logarithmic expressions, give this video a thumbs up, give my channel a like, you should give this video a thumbs up, give my channel a subscribe. I promise you it is worthwhile coming back for more math contents. That's it. Signing out.